All right, hello everybody. Welcome. Netrunner is over for the day. We'll be doing the rest of that later in the week. However, today I was told some words in a sequence that maybe boot up Magic the Gathering online with digital objects. And those words in a sequence were Supreme Pioneer Chaos Phantom Draft League. Um, yeah, that's what we got here. So the Supreme Pioneer Chaos Phantom Draft League is a Supreme Draft. Uh, which, if you're familiar, the current draft Supreme is the draft where you draft alone. It's the I've I've also heard of it called the Decadent Draft. You open a pack, you pick two cards from it, you throw the rest of the pack away, you open another pack. Um, the Pioneer part of this is that all of the sets that are in the pool are from Pioneer. This means they are from. Is it cons forward? What's the cutoff on Pioneer? Is it Tarkir forward? RTR forward? Theros forward? Not gonna lie, I've never played in a Pioneer event. RTR forward minus fetches. Okay. Okay, so basically, the entirety of the 10 years that I have been streaming, any standard sets in that period, goodness, that's wild to say. I started at uh I did not uh, I didn't start at RTR. I started at Gate Crash. Yeah, but I think I did an RTR a couple. Um Anyway, the chaos part means the packs are random. We can get anything. The phantom means we don't keep them. The draft means that we're picking the cards, and the league means we're playing against three opponents. So we're going to be drafting this again in the supreme draft manner, where we open a pack, pick some cards, and throw the rest of the pack in the garbage. And we do that 18 times, I believe. Let's go ahead and open this up. Yeah, I played a lot of RTR and Gate Crash and such, and also played a lot past that. So let's jump on in. Able to redeem a set. Oh, that nice. All right, so you will join Supreme Pioneer Chaos Phantom Draft League with 100 play points on the other window. Okay, 500 players. That's a lot more than we usually have. Format Supreme. All caps. Well, let's league ends in 13 hours. Let's join the draft queue. What is our first pack? Our first pack is. Oh boy, we can actually see the packs. All right, so we have guilds. I'm not gonna pay too much attention to the packs over there. All right, in guilds we've got destroy target artifact, creature, or enchantment that's legendary. Discover, dispersal, sinister sabotage, some gates, never happened. Hmm. This is not a terribly good pack. Its cards are kind of bad across the board. I'm not very excited. Um, we get two cards. We could pick like Discovery because it's one of like it's hybrid. We could pick Celestia Guildgate as the only piece of fixing in here. Never happened doesn't excite me enough to pick that. There have been better versions of that over the last 5 years. Um, Wall of Mist is very poor. The Shade is very bad. The Assassin's like fine, but it's all right. Let's do this. Seagate Wreckage. Okay, Relief Captain. Island Below the Cut. Wastes. So this is God Oath. Pulse of Marasa. Maybe I did want that land instead of the tap an untapped ally. This is never doing anything. Need colorless mana for this to work. Tap an untapped ally. So Relief Captain feels like the obvious pick here. This card's wild. Maybe I do just pick the land. This could draw on an empty hand. But we need more colorless for that. Ugh. Boulder Salvo is not great. Sweep Away's okay. This set was so bad. The set sucked a lot. Like, it had this aggressive setup that wanted you to tap your creatures. It had like all this colorless wanters, but the payoff in our pack isn't really good. Yeah, I think these two are fine. Searing Light is really low power removal. I think I'd rather have the Pulse as like... We have Kaladesh next. Saheeli. Saheeli. Okay. I don't hate Saheeli. We don't have the combo, but that's, you know, that's okay. We can pick Saheeli and Ether Meltdown. We can pick Saheeli and Servant of the Conduit. We can pick Saheeli and Ether Hub. Basically any of these up here. We can kind of drop our bit here. I still like the Relief Captain, which makes white want to be. Opening the combo would have been hilarious, indeed. We don't have another one in the pool, so Saheeli is not like super big. Maybe Saheeli and Ether Meltdown. I'm not sure here. Because Saheeli copying a Relief Captain is like really strong too, if we can just give a 3-color pile going on here. Meltdown. Meltdown, I'm just thinking of as removal. I don't know. Maybe the Servant is better as like fixing. Where am I going with this is going to be the real question. Go with the Hub. Okay. Yeah, all right. That's text I like right now. When this attack, search your library for a land you don't have. Iron Blast Geist is really good. Nice skeleton. Time for a 5-color pile? Hell yeah. Why not? Drog Skull is just like a fine too if I want to put something there. Maybe Spore Crawler, get the green a little bit more going. Because it flips. Oh god, this is a bad werewolf. I don't really care about you. I think it's like Hive Heart or Spore Crawler or Heron or Wander or Thoughts. I kind of want more creatures if I'm playing a Relief Captain. That's part of the deck building I'm thinking of here, is that Relief Captain's one of our powerful cards. So I want to be able to support that by having creatures that are nice. Oh, don't pick Iron Blast, right? That needs an enchantment in play. I always forget about that. We have bonds, but like we can't like be certain about that. I'm gonna go with the Drog Skull, I think. It's a bear that like +2/+2s later. And that's nice. Hive Heart's the obvious pick. Maybe we can get some more 5-color setup. Maybe we can get some more 5-color setup going, and that'd be nice. If we can get some more 5-color support, I'd feel pretty good about this. So hopefully we can get some more 5-color support for this deck, and then we'd be feeling pretty good. I also probably picked like this is weird. I'm playing like a 5-color white aggro deck, right? That's what I'm doing. That's terrible, right? Like here's my white aggro deck. Also, it has Jonah and does some 5-color bullshit. Sure, you know what? I'm in. Green, white, splash, Saheeli. Yeah, okay. Cool. We'll go for it. Daxos. That fits our mono white 5-color plan. Astris, Oracle of Half Truths. Is like a fact or fiction. Chimera is actually pretty good. Again, what if I'm mono white 5-color? Enchanted permanent is an enchantment that loses all other card types. Oh, these are like good. We could pick Atris or Atris, but like Shrug. This is funnier. Maybe we just turn on the mono white anyway. Necropolis Regent. Yo, it's like my favorite combat trick in the universe, Swift Justice. Whenever a creature control deals damage to a player, puts that many. Oh, that's a card and a half. Okay. So if you resolve that, the game, like, falls apart. I definitely like Swift Justice as a combat trick. Mono white and a 5-color deck, swap between them. For picking up the best cards in here, it's probably like Soul Sworn Spirit, Augur Spree. I don't know how the hell we're getting triple black if we were doing something like that. I might pick it anyway and try to get there, but so Swift Justice is one of my favorite combat tricks ever printed. +1/+0, first strike lifelink. It's just small enough to get the job done. Splatter Thug is also like real in here. That's the other like powerful card, right? Region is not real. I kind of love it. I know what you mean. Like the fact that it's triple black is way too far out. Picking up the Thug, perhaps this becomes Jeskai. Mono white Jeskai. I don't know. We're almost at the halfway point. SRAM's expertise. Sure. Also sure. some servos so that the relief captain comes down. Also, you know what this is? Fixing. That's right. It's fixing. Cogwork Assembler is a way to like throw I think it's between Eagle and Cogwork are the two here. Yeah, this just says play a 3-cost spell afterwards. We can splash the healing. So yeah, so Dawnfeather Eagle is the one that also works well with a go white. I think that might be better for us if we're like the white aggro. Cogwork is interesting, but I don't think we'll have enough artifacts to want to be copying other than itself. Zorn. Whenever you would create treasure tokens, make +1 on a treasure token. Hobgoblin Captain. Okay, maybe we have the Rakta, we have the Boros in the aggro here, right? Like, I don't know if Zorn's what we want. I'm probably on Plundering Barbarian more than that. I don't care about Devoted Paladin because I just picked Devoted Paladin right here. That's literally the same card. Zorn's cool, but we don't have a treasure plan at all in here. Improvised weaponry sucks. We could pick some things here that have it, but yeah. You like the Raven if we're playing Jeskai? It looks like the blue is like a splash, and this isn't a card I'm splashing is the problem. I'm not splashing a 1-drop, whereas I would splash Saheeli and Archmage. You know what I mean? I don't think this is powerful enough to include. We're not Jeskai here. It looks like we're Boros splash blue. Like, and I realize those are similar things to say, but it means the cards we splash have to be impactful. Like Jodo, we're playing as a 4-power a flyer for 4. Seafloor Oracle. Ooh. All right. You know, I wouldn't expect Ixalan to be giving us a lot of help here. Aspirant Rules. This card's very easy to get the city's blessing on, especially with SRAM's expertise. You need 10 cards in play. 10 permanents, not necessarily cards, tokens count, to get the city's blessing. And then Sky Marcher. Direfleet Neckbreaker is really good if we had like pirates, but like we can't count on that. Squire's Devotion is nifty. It hands off lifelink. Secrets of the Golden City is really powerful. If we were blue, this would be an auto pick because this can be really easy to get to 10, and then it's a draw 3 for blue 1. Forerunner's a searcher. We don't really have anything. Like, if we wanted to, we could set up like the pirate combo where like we play Forerunner, put this on top, then play this. But like we're not black. We already passed that up. Dust Legion's also a real card here. Arc Lightning, that's a reason to play. That's a super good reason for the red. That's a good payoff for the red. No fixing. I was hoping to see a piece of fixing in this one. Probably Ghost Fireblade? Like, Arc Lightning's the obvious. I think Ghost Fireblade's the best secondary here. Arrow Storm's fine. Fire of Cavalry is worse than it looks. This, even though we don't have... Actually, we do. We have some 1/1s. And even if we're paying 3, +2/+2 on something like Daybreak Chimera or... Oh, this picks Squire's Devotion, not the flyer. Hey. That ain't great. The card's at least playable. I'm fine with the card. I wanted the flyer. Well, that's annoying. I must have misclicked. That's on me for highlighting it and talking about the card, I suppose. Here we have Summit Prowler minus dragons. Multicolor creatures you control are +1/+1. This pack is bad. This pack is blank. Oh no, there's nothing here. Oh my goodness. Well, grab the Windstorm Drake, grab the Thrall or the Sphinx's Insight. The fixing doesn't help us. The multicolored cards aren't great. Grab some of the blue to maybe help this out. We're not splashing, like, the Guildgate doesn't really help because I don't want the green in here. Maybe I do. Maybe the Hive Heart's fine. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's better than, like, cards I'm not playing, right? You're not wrong. Yeah, this card, like, if we were in black-white, Grasping Thrill and Orzhov Enforcer is sweet. Crypt Breaker, Choking Restraints, that's a good one. Crypt Breaker is a pretty cool card. Not for us. Terrarion, maybe? Just get us a way to, like, swap over to, get us these colors to be able to cast things. Cathar is, like, fine. I think that's replaceable, and I'm not super interested. News Constrictor's powerful, but, like, the green, again, is not really here. Maybe, is that better than the Terrarion? I don't know. I've been discounting our green, but our green should be, like, just as real as our blue. Maybe realer because it has fixing in the Hive Heart Shaman. Maybe that's fine. Maybe that makes the Terrarion more powerful. Deadbridge Chant. Welcome to freaking Dragons, where every card is bad. What are we doing? We're probably picking these at Guildgate and... and the Cluestone. Punish the enemy. I think casting our cards is important, so getting this fixing is probably the pick here. Deadbridge Chant is cool, but, like, that's on a color we're not playing in our super off color. Okay. All right. How about Thraben Inspector and Flameblade Angel? Whenever a sorcerer or an opponent controls deals damage to you or a permanent, you can have Flameblade Angel deal 1. So this is like reflects damage, and then Thraben Inspector is extremely Thraben Inspector. We can pick True Faith Sensor and True Faith Sensor. Unruly Mob is cool. Voldaren Duelist is nice. The Vampire's okay. Yeah, let's go with these two. Whip of Erebos, Magma Jet. Whip is too far out. Alced? Dragon Mantle? Portent of Betrayal. Mosler! 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 Mosler. Definitely Magma Jet. What's the other here? Sylvan Primordial, Sunhome Guildmage. Yes, please. Basilica Guards. Creatures in control of haste. Ember Beast? Ember Beast is pretty good in a curve like this. That's a lot. Scorchwalker's like a trick. You know, throw a lava axe at our opponent if we hit them. I like Ember Beast a lot. Basilica Guards also has Extort, which can drain life. Yeah, let's go with these. Smog Elemental's cool. Sylvan Primordial's obviously strong, but 2 green for us.
Supreme Pioneer Chaos?
There's a lot of words involved in the draft today. Sandcrafter Mage. This one's quite good.
Pocket Sand.
Pocket Sand gets the job done. The other bit here would either be Colligan's Aspirant?
Supreme Pioneer Chaos Phantom Draft is also each one of those words can be found as a rare form in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Pioneer Rare.
Supreme Rare. Chaos Rare. I'm pretty sure Chaos Rare is real already.
There was Ghost Rarity, but not Phantom Rarity, I don't think. I think we had the different ghosts.
That's just a difference in translation. They're the same word. That's Bore. Or Yurei. I don't know how much they would use.
Sign of Ugin.
Hogan's dumbass son.
Prezark, thanks for the sub. So our deck started as like 5-color nonsense, but very quickly fell into Boros. And that's just where we're at.
Well, if you don't know where your deck should go in a limited setup, then making it Boros usually works.
Yeah. We got Saheeli early. It's weird. Saheeli doesn't do too terribly much.
Doubling creatures doesn't really do too much for you.
Well, like that's all that Saheeli. Saheeli has that and the like poke for 1. We picked up some bees.
Bees are pretty good. Are you considering playing Joda just as a 4/3 flyer?
That is correct.
Okay.
Because we have like Ether Hub, is it Guildgate, and a Cluestone and a Terrarian. That's our
all right
fixing setup. I don't think Sphinx's Insight makes it for the. I think this deck is better served trying to be more just the aggression plan here. Our ones are like near cube level. Thraben Inspector, Skymarch Aspirant, and Dauntless Bodyguard are all like. They're not the best ones in the universe, but these are like Arena Cube all-star ones, so not unhappy to have those. Then we got like Arc Lightning, Magma Jet, if I don't include Saheeli and the Splash, this is what the deck looks like.
It's a little bit 3 heavy.
Yeah. SRAM's expertise helps in it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Terrarian's probably not necessary in a 2-color deck.
And SRAM's expertise is, as far as one of those, create X tokens for like 1 or 2 less than its mana cost. That's really good as far as those go.
Yeah. Then we have the good, just generic bodies on the ground, and then flyer, get things done.
There's a weird. Yeah, that's it. You have moves going on in this for sure. The other thing I was thinking of though is, man, what a weird era of Magic, because cast a spell without paying its mana cost from your hand, like for value whatever, was really common around Kaladesh. Like there was It was like a major theme of like not a major theme, but it was like a weirdly persistent sub theme for like that entire standard.
Yeah. Because, like, this is a cycle.
Hmm. But it was across more than one set as well because like
Need one cut. It's probably that card I picked by mistake. Like, that card's just not impactful enough. That was supposed to be a 2/3 flyer. All right, I'll play the Aether Hub as a piece of fixing, and then we'll add. That's 10-7. Let's not do that. I'm going 9-7 because, like, we definitely have a lot of 2s and 3s that want the red.
mhm.
If we don't have it by then, we're in a. I don't think we can go to 16 when we have like 6 drops in our deck and we want to hit 3 consistently. We could try,
Yeah,
but
you can do that on Arena and even with the 6 drops in your deck, but you can't do it on MTGO.
mm-hmm. All right, this looks fine. Rips the Helioff expertise tree. Maybe we can board that in at some point. We can board in the Joda. If we find some cards that don't work well enough in this deck, we might put in a couple more blue sources and put in Joda, put in Saheeli, call it good. We've got a couple rounds, so.
You won the die roll.
All right, Dirk Mantooth.
That's turn 1 Dauntless Bodyguard.
Sure. It's always weird with Bodyguard. Like, you don't want it to be your 1, but at the same time, it's a 2-drop or a 2-power 1-drop. So, like,
Mhm.
I'm fine with it. This is a kind of awkward hand. But, like, a lot of our curve is 3 or less, so it's hard for us to draw dead here.
Mhm. So I've made a realization with Brothers War of
Okay.
what is my absolute most hated card from that format.
What is your most hated card from that format?
Cityscape Leveler.
That's like the. Of the cards, that's like the number 1, pick 1, pack 1. Well,
Okay. On your 1-drop, all right.
we've been roasted.
Yeah, it is maybe the most pick 1 pack 1 like it, the thing is
Mhm.
it doesn't matter what you're playing. It can fit in literally any deck. I would even play an incredibly aggressive like otherwise 3 drops only deck if I'm being honest. It is an Eldrazi,
Yeah.
like, but it's better than a lot of the Eldrazi because you get to choose what you destroy with your Annihilator.
All right, I'm making some servos.
Even has,
It blows up
it
anything.
doesn't really level cityscapes because it's non-land. It hits non-lands.
It's weird because it replaces them with mono.
It's true.
All right, so we got 3/1/1s. Our opponent ramped up to natural connection, which is like terrible ramp and growth.
Its ETB effect is a cast trigger. It gets to do it even if you counterspell it.
Yep. Flameblade Angel is going to be real nice to get down. Do you have a flash blocker? No, what are you doing?
I think what they have is nothing.
Oh, I
They
did
must
not.
have something at this point.
I did not mean to
Yeah.
full pass there. Yikes.
Vorin Klex,
All right, I'm taking
Monstrous
6.
Raider.
I did not mean a full pass there. I just did. I hit one more okay than was expected. Oh, it's because I don't have my end combat stops. Yeah, whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was... Okay, so we want a Luminous Bond. Rock Skull Infantry.
Well, it's when something enters the battlefield with counters, or is it whenever you put counters on something?
Whenever one or more
Would put
counters.
one. Okay. So your bolster guy sucks.
My Bolster Guy is the worst card.
Your bolster guy is just a hill giant now.
Yeah, not even 3-2. Brotherhood's... Sure.
Well, you still get to disturb.
Yeah, and I have a Flame Blade as my next play.
Mhm. Oh man,
Ninja!
they were gonna kick your ass.
Yeah, my ass was toast
If you did not get the luminous bonds on Vorinclex, you would have been. Unless it does it do non-legendary thing on it, or okay, no, it doesn't. So
Okay.
never mind. It would have
Well,
been the same as if he was just attacking.
anyway, here's Flame Blade. I don't have a lot left. They also don't. We're both on 2 cards and 7 lands here, so this is kind of who has the last haymaker remaining. This is a 1/1 flyer with no text at this point. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it enters the battlefield from your hand if it's attacking. Pretty much can only work
If it
on
ninjutsu'd.
ninjutsu.
I think our opponent has just infinite removal as part of this. 6? I don't like that.
Blast of Genius. Okay, so they have a 4 CMC, 4 mana value card in their hand to do that.
Hopefully, or they're just fishing.
Well, they're targeting the creature.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I guess they could just be
Or
fishing
they're
through
fishing for the 4. Okay.
Turn and burn. Okay.
Okay. That sucks. Yes, I'll burn you for 1. Mana Confluence, sure. We'll take 1.
14 clock, turn clock enabled.
Alright, we need a body. Our opponent just drew 3, so they've got... Oof! Okay. That's pretty bad. So, I think we're dead next turn. They need anybody to kill us next turn. Because they obviously will get haste because of the Vorinclex that's hanging out. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, our opponent is like super removal sweeper heavy.
Yeah, they play like a few big busters
And then call it good. We've got like decent stuff for that. Choking Restraints, Luminous Bonds. Our 5-color setup sounds terrible because Saheeli versus Vorinclex is a terrible matchup.
Love to have Saheeli come into the battlefield with 1 counter, I think, because she ETBs with 3, right?
Yeah, and then +0.
Yeah. Well, no, it still goes on.
Oh, it's a cost and not an effect, right?
Yeah. So the counter.
Planeswalker rules are extremely counterintuitive.
Yep. It's only the ones that come in when you ETB. Meanwhile, though, Vorinclex turns off sagas entirely. They don't get to do anything.
Yeah, they can't plus. Hive Heart Shaman, just if it is unanswered, just goes make an insect every turn for 6. Thinking about what the worst cards are in here that I'd want to take out. I'm unimpressed by Swift Justice because I'm probably not like getting into a combat where that's gonna win anything.
Actually, hold on. Vorinclex's text is just if you would put one or more counters on a permanent
Oh,
or
then
player.
it would block that. Yes.
That does, yeah, it does
I
block
thought it depends.
planeswalkers then.
Yeah, I did not have the text in front of me to be able to confirm that.
Yeah, so it's not it is not something or effect, which is what the other version of that effect is. A
Yeah,
spell or
the
effect, I think is what
the
the other
weird
one
doubling
is.
season wording.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm cutting if I'm taking anything out. I think I just want to draw a more aggressive line than I did last time. Our opponent did nothing for 5 turns, and I didn't kill them.
Oh, well, this don't work.
This
Ain't bad, actually. This
This
is
is
fine.
fine. I'll probably throw Ember Beast or something back. Not throwing a land back. We could bank on Magma Jet being dead, but I feel like they're gonna like it. It's unlikely they have no plays for 6 turns. You know,
Splatter Thug is a 3/3 first strike when you unleash it.
3/3 first strike.
That's kind of better than the 3/4, I think. So
yeah. Throw back a land, and that's a possible line. I don't think I'm that aggressive to Magma Jet face on 2. I don't like that.
Magma Jet face on 2.
Like yeah, we could Magma Jet their 1 or 2, but they're not likely to be. From we saw, they didn't have stuff that we were hitting. They were just playing nothing on early turns. Obviously, I would assume at some point they'd prove it wrong, but like from what we saw, it was 6-drop, 4-drop, and like
They haven't proved you wrong yet.
all right. Now we have the answers to the biggies. Counterspell.
Reject.
Okay. All right. Very not excited about our current placement here. At least a lot of our draws are live.
Completely raw island, forest, mountain.
Yeah, at least the mountain's late. They do have like the double red sweepers. Yeah, no end step. Okay, maybe a Surak here.
Nope, they're just killing your
Wabba Wabba. That's the worst card I've read in a long time.
I remember Barrage of Boulders. That card sucks.
That card's very bad. And it won't matter because we have no threats left. This game's over.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're not recovering from this.
Every turn we're not drawing a threat. Obviously this looks like an even game state, but like their deck is Haymakers deck. We get to remove the first couple, but like we're just sitting here doing nothing. I'm not happy about our position right now. Here's a 5. All right.
Well,
yeah, they're just Haymakers.
Can't attack or block. It can still tap for mana. Actually, thinking about that, considering most pacifism variants in the modern day are, phase feathers instead, where they are, or rest or whatever it is. Mana abilities aren't activated abilities, right? So you'd still be able to have for mana regardless. I'm pretty sure
they're activated abilities.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Like they would have to be like any ability that's an activated ability has colon, and it's tap colon add one is the implied text on this card. Ceram's expertise I'll cast.
Yeah, because you can just luminous bonds or choking restraints.
Yeah, like it depends on if the card calls out mana abilities or not. Like that can happen on a card, but by default, if it doesn't say, it would. All right.
Restraints is something for more for like Vorinclex, where it has an on the board ability.
Yep, that's the thought process.
Yeah.
All right, so they have ramped up to 7, 5 cards in hand, and are post brainstorm. So okay, not only they're post brainstorm, they're post brainstorm missing a land drop.
The Oracle of Bones. It trades with your board. If you play, even if you pay the tribute, if you let them cast an instant or sorcery from their hand without paying, it's likely a draw spell, right?
It's probably like
It might even be
maybe Blast a Genius or something, right?
yeah.
Show me it, prove it.
Yeah, because like I guess my thought on this is you let them cast it. It's unlikely to immediately kill you.
It's blast.
It's likely
okay.
to yeah. Okay.
Oh, all right, come on, kill me.
Discard Kozilek. That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
happen.
give me Ulamog on the discard and just kill me.
Enter the Infinite off the top. Yeah.
They're thinking deeply about this. All right, turns out the Boros deck has trouble winning when it draws 2 creatures.
Yeah. Note you don't say. Pinnacle of Rage. Well,
All right.
you're not dead yet, and you can block that 3/1. It's not great, but like you're alive. That helps.
Okay. All right, so we're going to Vorinclex. I like our opponent's setup of just like sweepers and haymakers, even if the sweepers are barrage of boulders.
Hey, it might be a garbage sweeper,
It
but
might be,
it did kill one of your guys.
Get 1 for 1 to my ass. Would have got all my SRAM's expertise tokens. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fireball.
Druid. Wow. Oh.
Help.
Your opponent's deck is weird.
Big game. Big game.
All things considered, that's kind of like it's kind of like some of the life game you want in a limited deck, right?
Yeah,
like gain 10 off of a creature that you don't have to have it gain life off of.
Yep. You can play it as a 2/3 if you really need a blocker early. We just kind of have to hold parity and win with the flyer at this point. I feel like if Crosshair
God, that sets your clock back so hard, though.
I know. God, they're
Brother's End. Yeah, okay, makes sense. They didn't do the 3 damage one?
Yeah, because guess what? The destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less does. Still
Okay.
wraths by board.
The thing is, the other one would have wrathed everything, but it would also would have wrathed the rest of your board.
Yeah, but when they would have lost theirs and they can attack for lethal, I'm at 5.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay.
Like, that's the difference.
Though you're not dead yet.
No, if they had an actual removal spell, we would have died.
Mhm. Ah, Hobgoblin Captain. That is a good ass red card.
Okay. They didn't have removal last turn.
Did you see the new Koth, by the way?
I did. Still Mountain
He
Liker.
is he is still Mountain Liker. He's still Koth von Hammerclan, just straight up.
What is happening?
He's not quite as close as the 4 identical Saurons, but he's pretty close to his original card.
Yeah. Like +2 for search a mountain, -3 for blast a creature, and then like
Mhm.
-7 to put a Valakut into play, basically.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but like basically. So I'm playing here very aggressively, assuming that their opponent has nothing.
From graveyard to hand, green, anything else, basically. Oh, wow, yeah. That'll do it. Yeah, just barrage of boulders kills you, huh?
Actually, they can also Vitu Ghazi, which makes another attacker. Or they can just burn spell my face. Sure.
They had a lot of ways to kill you with that, is the long and short of it.
Yeah. My idea of attacking here is that, like, hoping that my opponent's hand was just kind of dead and pushing in for 5. They attack here, we go, like, trade, take 2, go to 1. And then, like, I have this 4-turn clock and we just kind of 1-for-1 at each other for a while.
Yeah,
but
unfortunately, their deck did have a lot of removal in it and a lot of ways
Indeed.
to reuse it.
All right, I want to...
And now that you've seen Vorinclex already, what's the chances that he's going to be in again? Right? Like, it's fine.
Helion, you're in. Um, what do I not want? I'll board that in if there's something it needs to kill. The Ghostfire Blade is there for just, like, making my threats bigger. 3 to equip, it gets the job done, but, like, yeah. Alright. Let's just have some fun putting in some Saheeli and Joda. Obviously, we're not, like, flipping out with Joda. But... I think I got everything in there. We could make Terrarian in here, but meh. I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'd cut. Yeah, I saw Obliterator is going to be back in Standard along with Liliana of the Veil and friends. So that's it. That's a bit of a reaping. All right, let's play first. Sure. Temple. All right. Those lands are good. All right, we want to play Drog Skull Infantry so I can play Hobgoblin Captain plus Skywatcher next turn. This is the idea. All right. Sweepers are not real. Centaur healer. Alright, that's a good way to not die. I'm gonna Luminous Bonds that. That's a little aggressive, but like... I want to get flying on Sky March. Okay. Alright.
Man, what was this kind of hand last game?
Yeah, right?
Right? It's not even like that amazing. It did not kill your opponent by turn 5 or anything, but
I'm specifically not attacking with the Sky Marcher there, because I can just Magma Jet this 2-2, and it's more likely to make better use as a as a flyer later. We have 8 permanents in play, so we need a little bit more. They're on 5. And that's Magic Online crashing.
magical. Oh, not crashing.
Okay.
Just really hitched up because, oh, it's because they had to read ahead, I guess, or something, right? No. That's just the card's text is weirdly emphasized. It's a saga, and I'm sure the Magic the Gathering Online is still not comfortable with sagas.
All right, so for the first time in existence, Fall of Lord Conda does something. Not the first, like, this card was like very stupidly bad and limited because like there just weren't things to target with it. Their own Terrarium. Alright, so I have my upkeep stop.
I think you don't want either of those, do you? Or I guess maybe you do, because it means you can get Flameblade Angel next turn.
I'm weirdly enough, I'm gonna keep them, yeah.
Like, Flameblade Angel is gonna seal the game, probably.
This is a weird choice to keep 2 lands on top, but I'm attacking, putting my opponent down to 5 right now.
Each player gains control of all permanents they own.
I get this song is so nothing. Vigilance Reach.
And this means that they die next turn.
They die to any
no
source of
matter
damage,
what.
dealing any damage to me.
Yeah. So
Literally
they
any point of
specifically
damage.
have to. Yeah. If they hit you in any way,
or a creature I control.
yeah. Why do you have an emblem?
Oh, that's the city's blessing.
Oh, okay. That's how they do it. Sure.
Any?
Opponent, would you like to attack?
Okay. They could deal
Your creature has
20
vigilance.
in one shot and kill us before the trigger goes on the stack and kills them. If they, like, pumped this up, you know.
I feel like there were more, like, actually reasonable ways to have won that game than deal 20 damage to your opponent in a single turn
How about
in Pioneer.
how about like O-ring? Or any
Oh,
O-ring
Ring
like
would have done
or
it.
any
Yeah.
O-ring like effect.
Well, they would have been ahead on board at that point. So
Yeah, we would have been in a little bit of a dire situation. I'm just gonna keep this. Hopefully we can have a curve like that again. Kill without ever dealing me damage in their Gruul deck, I suppose.
mhm.
Play out I control 20 creatures and win the game or whatever. Not Mortal Kombat, but
Well, Ether Hub is one of your two white for SRAM's expertise, but
yeah.
man, that's
Hate
if you draw
access.
planes right now, that's not that bad. Hmm. Yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a drawn card.
Mm-hmm. I just have to believe. They have missed land drops. And they're off
Man,
green.
Phyrexian Missionary, that's a hell of an uncommon.
Absolutely wild card.
Yeah. Like, jeez. 2 mana, 2/3 lifelink with upside.
All right, we're fixing the problem.
Mhm.
And they're on 2 land. So I can get the attack in here. Next turn I can like Dawn Feather Eagle and attack in. Not enough text for an Eternal card. It would have to have some third unrelated ability to be an Eternal card. Alright. So I don't actually... Oh boy. So yeah, let's just start getting down flyers. They can double block Thraben Inspector. They can just gain the life off it, I suppose. But I have to attack with it in order for... Okay. Again, they found the green. I'm gonna play Flameblade Angel and then attack, I think. I want to try to like burn off their... The idea is if they go for like a removal piece here, they'll take some damage for it. Oh, alright.
That's a pretty exact removal piece.
Yeah. They're they're hitting us with some pretty exacting cards. That's sad. And I'm not actually even pressuring them correctly because the lifelinker is going to keep them up here. I don't like our position very much. It feels like we should be far ahead, but like we're just clearly not.
But you're also not that far behind either, I want to
No.
say. So, like, it's more that you're in a weird not stalemate at the moment.
I'm just going to keep playing flyers.
I mean, as far as they've had a hell of a hand for 3 lands, that's probably what their deck is, right? Like,
I don't
that's what the
think
deck
they.
is for.
Yeah, I don't think they like play cards that are
More than 3.
like more than 3 or 4 in this deck is the likely outcome. All right, I'm gonna.
I have a feeling that they don't play cards more than 3, and the cards that can theoretically still fill that slot are things with kicker,
Yeah. What
you
do we
know?
see? What do we see out of them that was big in game one? Like most of their stuff was pretty low to the ground, right?
That 4/4 vigilance reach guy.
Oh, sure, the 4/4 for 5. I could play 5 for that. Yeah, that's true. Okay, 4th mana, so now they're unlocked for something bigger. We're holding luminous bonds if they go for like large enough creature, or they just have infinite removal. That's just what
See,
we're
it's a
looking at.
kicker card with that's cheap. I
Yep.
have a feeling that's their plan. And here I was like thinking, man, what a good Naya mechanic that works in basically all plans, and then here it is being displayed on screen right now. It's just kicker. It just is.
All right, let's just keep pushing. Even though I haven't made any forward progress yet, we gotta get there. We gotta. Okay.
When you're able to pick 2 cards from a pack every single pack,
Once you have your plan in place, you can move very
yeah,
quickly with a plan like that.
you just
All right.
slam one like important creature and a piece of removal every single pick.
All right, and then we get in here. We'll just keep pushing. It might have been incorrect to spend my combat trick to save Thraben Inspector. Now that I'm thinking about it, the 1/2 body is just not okay.
Excoriate.
They're all over the place on this. Ooh. You got removal for this one?
Gotta love a guild mage.
Alright. You kind of need to kill the guild mage or you'll lose in this position. They've shown all the removal in the universe, so
They're losing from this position anyway. Like, I
yeah.
think that the numbers add up that even the lifelink isn't actually going to save them from attack at this point.
Right, we just
So they do need to,
yep.
yeah, kill more than one of your things,
We
or play more
I
blockers.
think the big thing here is that like they still have 5 live cards in hand. They haven't played land, so they're all cards, and they've been restricted to 1 card a turn for so long they can't make
Yeah.
headway. And like the note that they don't have removal, the easy way to know they don't have removal, this card's alive, right?
Mhm.
Like, there's no way the eagle would live if you know. All right, so we got the
You want a match around
we got the two
a match, yeah.
Okay, Johto like ate a piece of removal, but that's fine. 4 power flyers are there to be played. Yeah, no, this is good. We basically got to do everything but cast Saheeli in this deck. How we get to live the dream and play Saheeli off of Saram's expertise.
That's what that card's for, right?
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to Plains Farewell because that card costs 6. They would have been able to, like, Plains literal named card Wrath of God, but no, that like it would have had to have been something in the last Plains Wrath of God from Khans, right? The one that's like white 3 that destroys all creatures and has some side effect. Gain life equal number of creatures you lost.
I don't remember.
Is that the side?
I'm pretty sure I know which card you're talking about, but I do not remember what it is.
Yeah. Because there were multiple Wraths in Khans. Fumigate was around too. Yeah, Fumigate's the one that I'm thinking of. Creatures and equipment attached to them. Okay, there's so many 5-mana Wraths with minor upsides. I don't have them all. But yeah, Fumigate's the one I'm thinking of that have the life gain on it. Many Wrath of Khans, yes. You get it.
I wonder if them powering up white is going to be just having 4-mana unambiguous rats again.
Oh my god.
Out of all the ways that they could power white up, that would probably be the most annoying.
Just Day of
but
Judgment
it would
real.
work. Yeah.
What are the Wraths we have right now in Standard? Farewell's at 6.
There's the Odric one that's 8, but costs 1 less for every creature on the board. Because yeah, Farewell as well, it costs 6. And that's exiles everything, basically.
This hand sucks. But it has a lot of flyers, but it kind of sucks.
It can't play a single thing in it. It can't even play Daxos. This hand also sucks, but it can play everything in it, basically.
Yeah.
Not literally, because you have to get rid of one of your planes, probably, but...
Probably. Alright, fighting against Wombat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Born in the year.
Pretty good year.
I feel bad getting rid of the island there, but there are multiple other blue sources in the deck, and right now I can't afford to not be able to cast Saram's expertise. And if I draw into Saheeli, I can still cast Saheeli off of Saram's expertise anyway.
Mm-hmm. Ah, you have a 2-drop. Good.
Alright. Curve's good. You got Guildgate from Wombat. Sacred Foundry from Wombat. Alright. Okay. If we draw a land, I can go 3 and then 4 that also drops a 3 and just be like super out the gates here.
Yeah. Means most of your draws are live.
Yeah.
So
We're in a good position here. Kolgan's Aspirant can fight anything with 3 toughness, so that's nice. That ain't the kind of thing I want Kolaghan's Familiar to be fighting.
Um,
And Hostilities, yeah, that was the one.
has every opponent been playing Naya?
No, they were on blue in game one. They were on Sultai.
Okay.
Or not, yeah, not Teamer, not Sultai.
Jeskai. Or no, Teamer. Whichever one.
Yeah, the one with, we saw Surak even.
Right, it was Teamer. Teamer, yeah.
I'm just gonna play Splatter Thug and move on with life. So we want a land drop so I can Ceram's Expertise plus Ember Beast. That'd be the cool play. Get in the isolation zone! This is just a VR setup. I don't know what the
So
heat
is
drop
the
to add
name
to
the
it.
Isolation Zone.
Damn. Please attack. Thanks. Alright, untap land. Okay. If I didn't say untapped land, we would have get hit by tap Spire Bluff Canal, and that would have been the worst thing in the world. Not actually the card name Spire Bluff Canal, but you know. Alright. And then if we get a land for Dawnfeather Eagle, we get to push pretty hard here. I got the text. What are you doing? Alright. We're gonna lose a couple bodies, but I am gonna all out here.
Oh, I vanished into the ether for a bit there.
Welcome back.
I see I've returned to you having a full board of powerful guys.
And our opponents played a vanilla creature.
Oof. I mean, at least it's a 3-mana
It's-
2/4,
Right,
right?
it's a good enough body to actually like contest a lot of the board here, but like
And it's an enchantment creature, right? So that could actually be relevant given,
alright.
recent sets.
They got their card off Filigree Familiar. We don't want to draw lands from this point on, other than like one tapped Firebluff for Canal, please. Sure. Pegasus Courser was a cool card. Okay, that's the land I wanted to draw. AKA, when I said tap Firebluff Canal, I really just wanted a blue land. And that is a blue land, so. Anyway, let's bodyguard.
This is what this and Ember Beast, or no, because it just gets blocked by the 2/4, right?
I could put it in, but it doesn't do anything. I'd rather hold it back.
It just gets body blocked by the 2/4. They're not going to double block it.
Yeah.
So.
I'd rather have it back as a possible blocker if need be.
Mm.
It's not likely because if they attack, they fly, but like, I'd rather have it that way. And here I'm bodyguarding my flyer so that. Okay. +3/+3. I don't care about the rest of the text on here. It's just the +3/+3.
Yeah, because you're not going to block a card that's equipped with God's End.
Yeah, God. Do they have the mana to equip it? They do not. All right.
It's like 3 or 4 to equip,
No,
right?
it's 3/3.
Yeah.
This is it's a great sword or a. It's the like Volshock Morning Star up, going up the line.
Yeah.
That's an incredible draw right now. Because now I have reason to attack.
Yeah, you just swing all out even, right?
Mhm.
So
I don't know if bodyguard goes in. Probably should.
well, let's do the math on it real quick. There's
3. This gets blocked here. They block bodyguard here. Take 4, 5, 6. Go to 2. And then I have 2 damage slots to be taking damage on. If I don't do that, they go to 3. I probably don't attack with a bodyguard. I'd rather have a way to keep my flyer around. Well, the problem is my flyer
Fair.
like walks into this and can't hit them. But anyway, I still think it's better. Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, God's End, the problem with that is that it just
It
exiles on
exiles.
block. It just
Well,
does
let's
gets
put-
rid of it when it blocks something.
So we're going to put in the destroy target artifact body. You know, no reason.
Could be anything.
Could be anything. Let's ride. Come on, Sahili. Sandcrafter Mage would have been a comparable body out. It might be better for like. Hell yes.
Oh yes.
Hell yes.
Hello, Sahili.
All right. Windscarred Craig.
Wind Scarred Craig.
All right, so we play the plains here as the optimal land in case of a Daxos draw. We go Aspirant as a better, like, body breakdown. Pegasus Courser here? Felt very familiar again. Okay.
I feel like if you play and it's like Sahili and attack with it, you know, by creating the extra thing, they'll just take 4 and then hit Sahili back.
I just want to plus the Healy for the Scry here.
Yeah.
We'll just make our draws real. Offset their, you know. No, thank you. That doesn't do anything anymore. Okay. Ooh! Castle. Okay, so this is fine. We made this trade last
I don't think I've
game.
ever seen that castle. As far as the Eldraine castles go, I've basically only ever seen Lochlane.
This one is like just fine. You know what?
Yeah.
A land that makes a 1/1 A+ would play Control and Outpost.
For what it's worth, I didn't play any of Eldraine, so
Yeah. The only one I don't remember is the blue one because Mystic Sanctuary is better. The blue one was literally like Scry 2 or something like that. Alright, so we're never all things Sahili, by the way. That doesn't happen in this deck. You don't have artifacts to grab. You're under. This is the police. Vanguard's sweet because it lets me cast a threat plus a removal spell.
You know, doubling bodyguard's not bad.
True.
You get to just get a free indestructible every turn.
Yeah, I can like make sure that one of my creatures isn't killed. Are they literally on castle activations? Is that where they're at right now? Or are they actually gonna play a 5? There's so many cards in it. Dash, dash, dash! Alright. Good card. Alright, Sahili's expertise. SRAM's expertise actually deals with this pretty meaningfully. Because it makes 3/1/1s and they can make one not able to block. Which, cool. What do we got? Opponent? Wombat? Sahili is an 18 turn clock. Luckily, we have a 2/1. We have Savannah Lions naming Hobgoblin. I will protect Hobgoblin with my life. Unless they're arrested, in which case, peace. I'm out. Any target. All right. Temple Garden and a Sacred Foundry. And a Cassin Ardenval. I'm casting this Barbarian. We're at the point where we need to kill our opponent, and if they play God's End, it's too expensive for them to make use of right now with no creatures in play. And we want to kill them before they get to the point where like they have so much mana that they can castle plus something, you know? If I can hit them all out with the Barbarian right now, they would die with all this. So if this is like one
That's a hell of a one creature to have.
fuck.
It's
Triple O ring, huh?
triple O ring. And you You can prevent it from blocking, but that doesn't give you your dudes back. Interesting choice.
Ooh.
Bad choice.
They are assuming that I'm just gonna kill it right away. They want them gone.
Right.
I played Reanimator with this card, and it was a powerful as hell
Yeah,
deck.
of course.
All right.
Speaking of Reanimator, given that I'm playing Fauna Shaman in Standard, we were talking about Farewell earlier, and that card is my fucking boogeyman. If I ever see Farewell, I immediately lose.
You just scoop them up and then leave. Exile your graveyard, exile your creatures, exile your hopes, exile your dreams, exile your thoughts, exile. They're all gone.
My wallet has been stolen, and then they've got my credit card.
It's actually wild. Okay, I feel like if they had gone a little more aggressively and got rid of our bodies, they might have been able to.
If they got rid of your bodies, you still would have been able to hit them, but only for 2, and they can recover from 2 when they had 10 life. You know?
Yeah. All right, that was cool.
Those first 2 games were just unfortunate draws.
Yeah,
given how
that was our
the other 2 games
again. That was our aggro deck drawing 2 creatures, right?
Yeah,
and we may have
2 of the same creatures both times too.
Yeah, that's one of those maybe you need to be more aggressively mulliganing, and the answer is yeah, probably. I'm glad we got to play Saheeli in the last game. I'm glad that all of our pieces were. This is a deck where we got to play basically every piece of this. Sandcrafter Mage, I think, was the only thing that never showed up. Everything else had some sort of game where it was around. SRAM's Expertise was nice. Flameblade Angel makes it really hard to do anything.
Sure does.
Every single piece of damage has a reflect 1 on it, and it's just oh, that's very bad. All right, well, that was Supreme Pioneer Chaos Phantom Draft League. I learned that this existed about 3 hours before I had planned on starting Netrunner today, and learned that it closed in 8 hours. So I was like, well, looks like we're doing a double stream today. So this one went quick. That was nice. So anyway, thank you all for joining. Thanks, Doc, for jumping on in.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey, glad to have you with. Thank you, everybody who joined for this and for Netrunner. If you want to catch more, you can always follow, see me live, subscribe. Thank you to President Arc for the sub today. As far as upcoming streams, tomorrow is going to be the end of Dragon Quest, or the end of Dragon Warrior 2 on Dragon Warrior Wednesdays. Thursday is going to be more Live Alive. We're going to be back on that for a week. And then Friday, we're planning on doing the other half of the Netrunner stream. So we're going to be doing the talking about the runner side cards that were released in Parhelion. Parhelion? Parhelion. Anyway, so yeah, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.